students and friends, I'm Tulio Miranda and this is our new video on vocabulary for TOEFL and IELTS. And today we're going to study the collocation between absolutely or utterly and ridiculous. First of all, we need to study, or we need to know what words probably collocate with ridiculous. That is, what kind of things can be ridiculous or can be regarded as ridiculous. Let's check it out. Closest, situation, law, proposal, idea. Let's check some sentences where we can find everything together. Does he wear those absolutely ridiculous clothes to draw attention? Quite frankly, I think this whole situation is utterly ridiculous. He described the law as anachronistic and absolutely ridiculous. There are countless arguments against this utterly ridiculous proposal. They rejected it because it was an absolutely ridiculous idea. Alright, let's check now some questions on TOEFL or IELTS style that could help you practice this collocation. 1. Is there any kind of occasion where people dress ridiculous clothes in your country? 2. Describe a ridiculous situation you've been through and explain why it was so. 3. Tell me about a law that has been passed in your country that you regard as ridiculous. 4. What kinds of job proposal can be considered ridiculous? 5. What's the best way to react to ridiculous ideas? It is important to remember that putting the words absolutely or utterly inside the questions here before the word ridiculous may render the sentence a little unnatural. Generally, people don't ask the things in that way unless they want to use emphatic or maybe joking language, jocose language. Okay, anyways, you can practice in speaking, or you can also practice with writing answering these questions. And I strongly advise you to try to use absolutely or utterly during your responses or in your responses. But before we finish our video, it is important that we learn synonyms for the word ridiculous, so you can replace ridiculous with these new words and avoid repeating yourself, which is one interesting thing to get a good performance in speaking or writing sections in IELTS or TOEFL tests. Okay? So here are the synonyms for ridiculous. Silly, preposterous. This word is fantastic for academic vocabulary. Absurd, ludicrous, nonsensical. We're about to finish, but before that I'd like to tell you that I'm going to post sample answers for the questions suggested in this video, and then I'm going to post a new video on vocabulary for TOEFL and IELTS. Okay? So I hope this video has helped you on your studies, and have a nice day!